Welcome back to another episode of Entrepreneurs in Fuego. We have an amazing, artistic, out of this world, creative lady with us tonight. Her name is Debra
Garza.
Can you do the tongue roll?
No.
Oh, I can't either. But Debra has, I can't either. One thing that really stood out to me was your artistic ability, just kind of seeing all the work you've done.
Really?
Being an artist, put a pencil and paper in front of me and I'll be clueless. But with you...
But that's my job, so I'm so glad
So tell me more about it.
Well, I have been an art teacher for over 25 years. I taught in the public schools, elementary, kindergarten through 6th grade. So I had those kids for, their entire elementary. Yeah, well, but they would come to me and we would have fun. So, I'm one of those specials that are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did a really good job. And it was all about building their confidence and giving them the tools to be able to express themselves. So now I've retired from teaching elementary and teaching in public schools, and I'm taking on the challenge of working with adults. And I find that they are a bigger challenge.
Of course.
Than children.
Children are a lot easier to retain. You brought up something, confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Art, really, you learn about patience, you learn about confidence, like you said, and you really learn more about yourself. It's a way to open up, your mind, your soul, your spirit. Mm-hmm. Now, what can you relate that to? Growing up, was that something that you always turned to? Because art is really a form of meditation in some ways.
It's a form of meditation. It's a self-discovery. It's a way of taking those thoughts and ideas and the images that you have floating around in your head and actually manifesting them in a physical form, and then you can manipulate it. So it was really a great way for me to express myself, and my parents always encouraged me. We had all the supplies I ever wanted.
That's awesome.
No, it was
art can be expensive too with all this.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. When I started teaching in the elementaries, I had a budget of $300 for an entire school. You learn to borrow and find donations and become a very good dumpster diver.
So, elementary, what drove you to teach younger students?
I remember my own experience in that I was always very good at art and I was encouraged, but other subjects like the more academics, if I wasn't good at it, then it was all you just kind of shut down. So what I wanted to do with kids is give them those opportunities to explore their imagination and their creativity in a very safe and nurturing way, so that they would always have that.
That's
and never shut that door.
No, that's a great way of looking at it. And when you were teaching, do the students teach you something? Do they make you realize? Do you see them grow in the classroom?
I see them grow. I see them become more confident. I see them reaching. I see them experimenting. And when a kid will take a box of something and decide that, oh my gosh, I can build this, and then just to watch that mind work, that, in my opinion, is going to be a great asset when they are older and they're out in the business world and having jobs. They're more willing to reach outside their box and try things and problem solve.
I think you said it best. Even parents, with their kids, let them explore, let them play around, give them paint. A lot of parents, they're hesitant about that.
I think it's a big mess. Mess is good. The last step of creating anything is to clean up your mess.
So the biggest thing I want to dive into, your company, your business.
Yeah.
You should be very proud of that. After being in the school environment for so long, you build your own confidence, aside from art, to take a step out and to really become an entrepreneur in the art world. Was that difficult? Because a lot of people, you're not dealing with finance, you're not dealing with lawyer, it's art. Do people look at you different?
Now that I've started this, do they look at the biggest step for me?
What I mean by that is art, what art, a lot of adults don't understand art.
Right. That's part of what I want to do now too, is to bring that to bring that out to the adults, and allow them to play.
Yes.
And reopen the big trend right now are the coloring books, and I believe in.
Do you color in the lines?
No.
Okay.
No. I want you to be able to draw your own pictures.
Got it.
Yeah. And you can. There isn't anything in a coloring book, no shape, no line that you can't do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where do you see, right now, where are you with the business? Have you started
Fledgling.
You're what?
A fledgling. Yeah, I have workshops and classes nearly every Saturday night.
Okay.
I have one venue that I use consistently, and it's only available Saturday night. So one of the things I need to do is to find other venues, other places that I can
During
conduct.
the weekdays.
During the week.
And how is Saturday night workshops? Are they getting full? Are people hearing about it?
That's my other learning curve, is to figure out how to market myself. When I taught, my audience came to me whether they liked it or not.
Yeah.
But now I have to go out and find people who want to join me. And it's getting better. I have some really successful workshops and classes.
Are you liking the whole entrepreneurship spirit, being on your own, not having to be in a school all day? Everything's at the tip of your fingers.
Yes, it's much more my own schedule and my own. I can do it the way I want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can do it the way I want to. I can make it happen the way I want to. I'm not limited or contained. So there are a whole world of possibilities for me.
And then moving forward, with your business, do you want to just primarily just focus on the adults? Do you work better with adults or children, or do you work well with everyone?
I think I work well with everyone. I do think that adults come in with a lot more inhibitions. Children are so much more willing to try something as long as you encourage them. Adults come in with preconceived notions. And I'm trying to break through that part of it. But I do have, during the summer, I do have classes and workshops available for children while they're out of school.
So it's definitely something anybody who's in the 30s, 40s, 50s, they should really start to just play around with it, explore.
I'm trying to reach out to assisted living facilities
That's
too.
a great market.
Yeah, because this is really a great way for the older adult to
keep their minds
social
active.
and other skills, and just to keep cognitively aware.
Setbacks, going to entrepreneurship, the world of entrepreneurship. Any challenges where made you just want to say, you know what, let me go back to the schools, let me just not? Anything that you overcame?
The lack of a steady paycheck was something that I had to deal with, and so you become a little more creative that way.
Right.
And it's inconsistent, and that's okay. Because I like the flexibility of the scheduling.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, I know.
Who doesn't?
I don't have to work if I'm busy.
Doing
something
you can
else.
make your own schedule
Yeah.
up.
But the part of the schools and the audience was provided for me, and I had I had 1,500 students at any time during the year. So that was nice. You had
That's a lot of students.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So, I'm so happy to see you have your own niche and you really specialize. And I think it's something, marketing wise, there's so many avenues. And I think you can definitely help a lot of adults. People who are stressed out with work every day, they need some form of art into their lives. Now, leaving off this video or our interview, what is, I guess, a little quick feedback you can give entrepreneurship and over your experience? Any word of advice?
Just keep driving, chipping away at it, one step, one piece at a time. It will all come together. And it's a learning curve, and I find that part very challenging, but a good challenge. I like the learning part of it.
You feel rewarded.
I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've learned something new. So
Wonderful. Well, it was so awesome to have you on the show, Entrepreneurs in Fuego, Debra. And now we are out.
Thank you.